Hi friends, welcome back to Lost Without a Plan. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going over a Happy Mail haul, courtesy of Black Friday sales. So let's get into it. I was actually out of town for most of Black Friday, so I am not really sure what I purchased here, but I know that I bought from a couple of places. So let's start with the items from Erin Condren. Package I received was actually pretty busted up. That's why I kept the paper, so I wouldn't forget which place it was from. We have a couple of washi tape. This right here I think is the Inspire. It also has a grid washi, and I'm gonna guess that this is one washi here with gold and purple. I'm not sure. And then this one I think is the Blooms. It says Flora on it. So this is the Flora Duo. I picked up another one of the wellness logs. If you watched my 2025 stack, that was, I think it's like a 26-week book, so I needed another one to finish off the year. This one is a little bit different than the one that I use, I think. Nope, this is a totally different book. The one that I have does not have this imprinted here. Instead of having water intake steps and hours slept with a couple other lines for the habit tracker, it looks like they're part of this. So I will have to figure out how to use this one. At the end of each month there's a progress report. This one has sizes and weights and stuff like that, which the other one doesn't. So I'm wondering why this one is more weight-based than the wellness one, which seemed more healthy habit-based. But it's fine, I'll figure it out. This was I think it was normally like $16.95 or something, but I think I paid like $8 for it. And then I got this custom checklist notepad, although the only thing that I did was just change the header to say this week. It has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and miscellaneous, and it's just checklist. So I thought that this would be good to have for family scheduling on the refrigerator. And that is it from Erin Condren. Haul right here kind of surprised me. I was not planning to purchase anything from Cultivate What Matters because, as you know, I am a MakseLife user, but I have seen a bunch of the Cultivate What Matters stuff on Kristen Kremer's channel. This was the freebie with the order for the thing. It's a 2025 monthly planner, and I am absolutely certain that I won't use it because it's a Sunday start, and the last time I bought one of these that was a Sunday start, I ended up not using it at all. But it's pretty. It has this foiling. The paper's a little weird. This is my first time experiencing their paper. But it's really beautiful, so I figured I could gift it to somebody, perhaps like Violet's teacher or something like that. Has add fun to your days, and it has a couple of wacky holidays here. That's kind of fun. Yeah, the wacky holidays are on all of the different ones, and then reflecting on the season is that. Looks like that probably happens every quarter. There's like a quarterly check-in, and then some note pages, reflection on the year. I think that this will be a great little gift. So that's the freebie. And then I purchased a couple of workbooks because I am not really sure what habits and routines are differently. And Kristen had said that these books helped her kind of define them in her planning styles. So I was interested in them, as well as this quick start guide, which kind of just helps you break down your goals and decide what goals kind of fit in your season of life. Like this, for instance, big dream and finish line goal ideas. Find work-life balance, spend time outdoors together, create a yearly photo album. This is for goals for spouses. Then there's health and wellness goals. It just kind of gives you ideas that are not the ones that you would normally think of, like a home that reflects your values, arrangement of furniture, color palette, floor colorings, amount and type of decor, art and photos on the wall, placement of electronics, amount of lighting. So it just kind of breaks it down a little bit more into tinier pieces. So this is why I was interested in this. Just a little more research, right? And then I got the Wildcard page pack. The sheet that you can see here is Goals at a Glance. I'm gonna unwrap these off camera so that you don't have to listen to all the funny noises, okay? Okay, so this is the business version of the Wildcards. And so there's Goals at a Glance. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So enough for 1 year's 1,000 hours tracker, a daily habit tracker, cultivated self-care. Not really sure why this is in the business one. Cultivated self-care rhythms, daily rhythms, beginning of workday, end of workday, celebrating wins, little by little progress on the biggest goals add up. Break it down. This is like the action steps worksheets that I got from Erin Condren. This paper feels a little different than the paper in the monthly planner. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 break it down sheets, 1 income tracker, champion cup to fill up, and then quarterly content, month 1, 2, and 3. These are just one-sided. I had to double check. What matters most, your mission and your core values, my year at a glance, my growing ground, a SWOT analysis for your business helps you see what's ready to flourish and what might need more nourishment, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Then always growing, leaders are readers and lifelong learners. Use this wild card to keep track of resources to dig into. Developing a lead magnet. This is basically like creating a freebie. And then cultivating work and life. How work fuels my life, how life fuels my work. And the weekly rhythm about batching tasks and assigning themes to each day of the week. And there's some theme ideas down here, which is very helpful. So those are the wild cards for business theme. Next, we're going to take a look at the habit workbook. Again, this is similar to the quick start guide, but it's more habit based. It kind of helps you break them down. So let's start here. What is a habit? Then there's some little workbook activities. Like for instance, for your big picture goal is to live with less anxiety, and your habit could be meditating before bed. You can break down habits for the season. Yeah, I think that this is going to be very helpful for me in kind of understanding habits a little bit more. And then we have the routines workbook. At their best, routines ground your life in consistency, give you structure that you crave, and ensure that your everyday life is filled with things that matter most. Creating a routine, add delight. Try bundling your temptations and adding in incentives and rewards. That's really interesting. I'm excited to dig into this and kind of learn a little bit more about deciding on goals, then throwing in routines and habits that will support those goals, and then kind of looking ahead towards business planning and seeing if these wild cards will help me at all. This was like a last minute addition. These are the 3 that I had my eye on for quite some time since Kristen had shown them on her channel. This I probably should have watched the video where she went through all of them, because I think that there was a different one that I wanted. But that's fine. I'm sure I will find a way to use these things. But that is everything that I have from Cultivate What Matters. And this is future Amanda, as I just received my final Black Friday order from MakseLife. I had placed my original order through MakseLife during their launch sale, but when I saw that these notebooks here were on sale for $14 during Black Friday, I had to jump in and order again. I did get another Reflections notebook that I will gift to someone else because I already had one of these. And then I grabbed the quarterly goal toolkit and the annual goals toolkit, which is perfect because that is my next step, working on my annual goals. So that is exciting. And then this is the main event, this giant set of all the different colored notebooks in lined was marked down from $48 to $14. So I picked them up. I had been eyeing these for a while. They were actually on my launch order list too, but I opted out of them. They just say lined notebook on the top and they're in every single color. I think that this was like a collab for a fundraiser at first. So these ones are a few months out. They do have the little compass at the corner and of course the luscious Moxie paper and then a little folder in the back. So I think I was going to use these for the different areas of life or maybe just use them as regular notepads, but I am excited to have these. As part of my lineup. I'm going to open these up real quick so that we can take a peek at them. We have the perpetual calendar. It is a fold out that goes like this. The lines are very small though. They're probably like 3/4 of an inch, so I'm not really sure how I'll use this, but I'll think about it. And then there's the quick setting tips, personal values, AM and PM routines, compass assessment worksheet in all of the different areas of life. It's spiritual, financial, and physical environment. Then we have questions to ask when you're setting your goals for each of the different areas of life. A card for keeping your word of the year and a card for your personal mission statement. And that is it for the annual goals toolkit. I will quickly flip through the quarterly goals toolkit as well. So you are intended to buy this one here for every quarter, but I was thinking that I might use these notebooks here to keep track of them along the way without having to repurchase them. So I might just make them like a worksheet in there. So this one has the quarterly reset checklist, the quarterly intentions, the quarterly goals, which is basically the same thing as the A5 notebook for monthly goals. And there's the quarterly reflection questions, important questions to ask at the end of each quarter. We have the monthly tracker. This is another fold out. There are 3 of these, one for each month. There's a monthly recap page, which has it's basically a currently page. It asks a whole bunch of fun questions. We have 3 of those. We have an ideal week. This is my favorite printable on their site. I actually use it every time I have a change in my big schedule so that I can kind of make sense of my new life. Every time there's like a wild change to the schedule, they do have this as a free printable. Then there's the wins and highlights so that we can keep track of what we're celebrating every single month. We have our gratitude section for every month, what we're saying yes to, what we're saying no to, and our seasonal bucket list. And that goes through every single thing that I ordered from the MakseLife Black Friday sale. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm going through all of my Black Friday sale goodies. I hope that you found some stuff in here that you like. I'll make sure to link everything down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you are notified of my next video, and I will catch you then. Bye for now.